Another game, another hard game. The only thing we have to do is to be focused, concentrated. We know it will be hard. Small pitch. We have to give our best, and the target again will be the 3 points. It's nice for us. It's a different week from the others because we play 3 games in a row in 1 week, and I believe it's the best for the players because the best thing for the players is to play games, and it's good for us that we have games in a row. But the only thing we can do is to see the tomorrow's game step by step, like always, and this is all.
You're gonna play without Rolando, it will be difficult.
I told you that as the games are going, for sure we will. It was a red card by Oli, but there are different ways. Also, yellow cards appear now at the end of the season. So we are a team that we have many players. We are a team that believe always in the collective work. For sure, Oli is a very important player for us. But this is it. We believe in all the players, and we have to find the solutions, and we have the solutions in order to play this game.
Voluntari is not in the best shape right now. How do you see this game? Because it was a strong team in Craiova. They have something. They change a lot in their performance.
I will not agree that much with you because I saw the last game away, very difficult game with a very difficult opponent, and you see that in the most part of the game they were the team that had most chances to score. And imagine they played away. Now they play home. In their home, I repeat, a small pitch that we know it will be hard, and is a team that maybe didn't take the results, but could have taken better results. And I believe they are strong enough, and we have to suffer again. It will be hard, for sure.
Dika knows well the team because he was here, but also a lot of members of your staff, like Pinti, knows Dika's strategy. You speak with them, he told you something, Pinti, about Dika?
Look, it's something that we can discuss, but it's another game. For sure, Diga was here. I respect him a lot, and I heard from the people here the best things for him. But it's totally another game, and we as coaches, we analyze all the opponents we see, and for sure, I saw that he changed some things in his way of play, and the only thing is that we have to do our job well, and I'm sure that the players will do their best to take the 3 points that will be very important for us.
Tell us about how difficult it is the situation with the player under 21, because you have a lot of players from the second team and we don't know so good. You know better.
Yeah.
Tell us about the players we don't know. Tavi and Radasalis, we know them.
The good thing for us is that we had with us in the pre-season 3-4 players from the. You were there and you saw them training. Some of you were there, and we took with us in the cantonament in Turkey 3-4 players from the second team that did very well. To be honest, they did very well, and there are players that in any moment they can be in the team. We believe on them. They have talent. They are members of the national team. So it's also time for them at one moment to take the chance. So why not to use these players? Because I repeat, they show that they have talent, and it's always open for them to get in the team.
What are the players that you impress the most? I'm referring to the young player, the solution for under 21 that you bring him to the team.
The 3 boys that were with us was Mishu, Boba, and Laszlo. They are boys that really they show talent. They are in the national team. Also Manolage comes sometimes with us, and it depends which position we will need. But they are boys that show that they have the level to play with us, apart from the rest that you know.
Did the players recover after the game against Botoșani, because you played in 10 players early in the game? After that, 9 players on the pitch. It was a hard game for them.
Okay, first of all, the players, speaking with them, they love playing every 3 days. I said it before, every 2-3 days, because the game is the most important for the players. Then, if you see here in the Baza, we have all the facilities for them to recover, and this is something that is very, very important for us, having all these things for them to recover. The club gives everything for them, and for sure, also the opponents play every 3 days, so it's something that happens in all the teams, but no excuses. No excuses. It's very nice for them, and I repeat that it's the best thing playing games.
One of your opponents, CFR Cluj, didn't win last evening in Galați. Did you expect something from Muta today in Giulești against Rapid?
I don't know if what will happen today, but I repeat that you see, and now for me it's more experience in Romanian football, that any team can lose everywhere. And you see every week we have surprises, and we had surprises during the season. So I cannot know the results from now, but it's a league very, very interesting. And I like the league a lot because it's all the teams show that they are strong enough to win any opponent everywhere. So this is very nice. And the only thing that it matters from us, no matter what the rest are doing, because if we don't do our job and we don't win the games, it doesn't have sense. So the most important is us doing our job well, winning the games, and okay, if the opponents lose points, it's good for us. But if we don't do our job, it doesn't matter.
Because the owner is very optimistic. He said that in the third round in playoff, FCSB will be champion. If the things goes like that.
Okay.
How can you keep the players on the feet on the
No, the players are on their feet, and they show it every day to us in the trainings, and speaking with them, they know very good the reality, and I repeat, we know very well that it will be hard. We know very well that the difference will be divided. I don't know the number, but we know that very well the difference will be divided in the playoffs. So it will be smaller, it will be hard, but I don't like to see very far. For sure, we like to dream things, but we have to see day by day, week by week, game by game. This is all. This is all, and I don't want to speak about the future a lot.
What is the moral level of Nana after the debut? It was with left, not right. Now, how do you feel now?
I mean, how he's
now?
how he is. Nana is a guy that smiles every second. He's a very positive guy. It happened to him. We are all, and first of all, the players supported him. We as coaching staff will support him for sure, and we are supporting him, and for sure it was a moment in the game that happened, and I said it just after the game, and I will repeat now that we will need Nana. He's a good player, very good player. He showed to us, even though he went out in the 15 minutes, but he's a positive guy, and we will support him, and I'm sure that he will help us for the future.
It was decided that the game against Rapid it will be played on Giulești. It would have been better for you if this game would have been played on National Arena, because last time you played in Giulești it wasn't it wasn't the best for you.
With Rapid,
Yes, Rapid.
we will play in their home, no?
Yes. But it was a discussion that it should have been played on National Arena because there were a lot of supporters there.
To be honest, I just hear it from you, but I believe that Rapid, for sure, they want to play in their home stadium. And it's normal for them. But it's too early to speak about this game, I think. Let's finish these two games. First of all, tomorrow's game, step by step. And to be honest, I like playing in this kind of atmospheres. And the players love to play in this kind of atmospheres. But let's take it step by step better.
Speaking of Rapid, you heard probably that some of their players go to the club. How will you react if your players will go to the club after a lose? Yeah.
I don't think my players will go to the club after losing games. But this is something that is not my job. It's something that for sure they will find the solutions, but it's not something that I will speak for this. It's not my job.
How do you make to keep the players focused on the game and not to the club? Or,
If you are a professional player, we don't have to make nothing. Because when I was professional, nobody was trying to tell me how to react. But and I don't speak about the players, don't take me wrong, about the players of Rapid. It's something that I don't want to speak, so I don't want to see any titles. I don't want to speak about this. Just about what you say about this subject. If a player is professional, he is clever enough and for himself to take care about his life. So it's clear and simple.
It is always a problem for the Romanian teams when they play game after game the same way. Why?
You mean games in a row?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if it's what kind of problems you mean, first of all.
Most of the coaches are complaining because the time to recover the players is too short.
For me, from my side, I just in the beginning of my press, I just told you that I'm very happy that we have this kind of games because it's the best for the players and for us, because the game is the most important. And I believe that we don't have any such problems. I mean, my team, I don't see that we have this kind of problems, and I don't believe that we will have this kind of problems. And it's something that it's the rules of the federation that they put the games every 2-3 games. It's something that we have to do, and it's something that we have no excuses. We don't have to find excuses. Now, I believe it's something that happens also when national teams play, because when a national team play, we had this problem also when I was in Cyprus. When we played 2 games in a row, the second game, we were not the ones the same like the first game. I think it's also mentally, many times, you know, and it's something that if you say that I have 3 games in a row and I will be tired, for sure, only by saying it, you will be tired mentally. So I believe that it also has to do with the recovery, and I repeat, we are very lucky because if you see here what things the players have to recover, we have everything. We have everything, as this is due to the club, that they give everything to the players, and it's something very important, because if you have this kind of games in a row, the only thing you can do as coaches, you cannot do too much. You can only make recovery trainings, and the players to take care about themselves.
It will be a similar situation in the playoff, because there will be 3 games in a row in 1 week in the playoffs. It will be harder then because there will be the best teams in the league than in playoff, maybe harder games.
Yes, again, it will be for every team. You know, all the teams will have the same program. So it will be something that all the teams have to face. It will be important to have as many players fit as possible, because for sure we will have to rotate some players if we play games in a row. And we will see what will happen then. But let's take it, I said before, step by step.
Okay.
Yes?